Welcome back to me stealing stuff from other games and putting it in D&D. This is called By the Grave. It is a quick action spell card. It is from Yu-Gi-Oh! If you couldn't tell. Basically, you're going to target one monster in your opponent's graveyard. That monster is banished, like, from the game, I guess. And the effect that card was doing is negated, and any monster on the field or card name on the field with that same name is also negated. Now, there's a pretty common theme with a lot of these Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards of, like, getting rid of cards and, like, dispelling magic, and, like, I mean, that's the whole game, right? But there's plenty of variation for me to come up with some fun ideas here and there. And so this is my latest and greatest. This is Grave Fortune. It's a 4th level abjuration spell. It kind of runs like Mage Armor. There's some pretty key differences, though. You're going to touch a willing creature, then a swarm of spectral hands is going to, like, crawl up them. They become immune to the effects of, as well as unable to cast themselves, a single spell of your choice of 4th level or lower. So basically, if you cast this spell on yourself and you want to be immune to Fireball, you cannot cast Fireball. But if, like, the sorcerer next to you does cast Fireball, you're gonna be okay. You take absolutely no damage from it if you are within the, blast radius. Now, it does also scale. You can cast this at higher level with higher leveled spells, obviously, all the way up to 9th level, and then, you're immune to any spell of 9th level, which is kind of broken thinking about it. The only one that I, disagree with is Wish, but you know what? You can't cast Wish either, so maybe it's fair. I don't know. I can see this being useful in all sorts of scenarios. If you cast this on you and say, I don't want to be affected by Counterspell, then anybody that casts Counterspell on you, it just doesn't work. And so you can't be Counterspelled, but you also can't Counterspell someone. So that sucks too. But too, it could be kind of sinister, right? Because if you're like, oh, don't worry, I'll protect you. And then you say you'll protect them from, Fireball or whatever. But then you go over to them and you're like, I don't want them to be under the effects of Revivify. Like, they just can't come back to life now. That's kind of messed up. Follow for more.